Nobody believed he was human when Jerry Pate launched a perfect 5-iron shot over water from the rough, landing just feet from the cup to win the 1976 U.S. Open as a rookie. The shot was so bold, so perfect, that it seemed impossible. But for Jerry Pate, the impossible was just the beginning. From his signature orange golf ball to literally throwing golf executives into a lake after winning their tournament, Jerry Pate wasn't just a golfer. He was a firecracker with a club in his hands. Born in Macon, Georgia, Pate's golf journey began under his father and grandfather's guidance at Anniston Country Club. At the University of Alabama, he joined as a walk-on. No scholarships, no accolades, just raw determination and fierce competitiveness. "I didn't like to lose for starters," Pate once said. "I was a pretty tenacious competitor." The summer of 1974 changed everything. Initially doubting his abilities, Pate told friend Andy Bean he wasn't good enough to compete in the Florida Amateur Championship. He entered anyway and won. That victory sparked an extraordinary run, leading to his U.S. Amateur Championship victory at the Ridgewood Country Club at just 20 years old. In 1975, Pate continued his dominance, playing on the victorious U.S. Walker Cup team at St. Andrews and earning low amateur honors at the U.S. Open at Medina. Despite never intending to turn professional after college, his strong U.S. Open showing prompted a change of heart. He entered the 1975 PGA Tour qualifying school and won medalist honors. Pate's rookie season in 1976 stunned the golf world. At just 22, he arrived at the Atlanta Athletic Club for the U.S. Open. Trailing John Mahaffey by 2 strokes entering the final round, Pate methodically closed the gap, taking a 1-stroke lead to the final hole. The 18th provided the stage for golf history. Both players found the rough off the tee. Mahaffey hit his approach into the water hazard. Pat, with a 1-shot cushion, faced a similar predicament, 191 yards from the pin in the rough with water guarding the green. Most players would lay up, not Jerry Pate. "I knew I couldn't lay up," he later recounted. "I knew I had to make 4. With 30,000 spectators watching, Pate selected a 5-iron. The ball soared, cleared the hazard, landed softly on the green, and rolled to a stop just 2 feet from the cup. He calmly sank the birdie putt for a 2-stroke victory. The shot was immediately hailed as one of the greatest in championship history and proved Pate's extraordinary nerve under pressure. Later that summer, he won the Canadian Open, firing a final round 63 to defeat Jack Nicklaus by 4 strokes. "That was a really rewarding moment because I could go home at night and know that I really could play," Pate said. "It showed my U.S. Open win wasn't a fluke." His remarkable debut season earned him Rookie of the Year honors, and in a testament to his immediate impact, he shared the Player of the Year award with the legendary Nicklaus. Following his sensational rookie campaign, Pate established himself as one of the premier players on tour. Between 1977 and 1981, he added 6 more titles: the Phoenix Open, 1977, back-to-back Southern Open victories, 1977, 1978, the Danny Thomas Memphis Classic, 1981, and the Pensacola Open, 1981. He consistently ranked among the tour's elite, finishing 6th on the money list in 1981 despite injuries. His talent earned him a spot on the 1981 U.S. Ryder Cup team, a squad often referred to as a dream team for its collection of future Hall of Fame players. Beyond his impressive results, Pate captivated fans with his vibrant personality. Contemporaries nicknamed him Mouth of the South, or the Lip, hinting at a confident, perhaps even brash demeanor that stood out. The most visible symbol of Pate's unique identity was his adoption of an orange Wilson golf ball around 1980. While fellow Wilson staffer Wayne Levi played a yellow ball, Pate was the most prominent player to break from the traditional white sphere. The orange ball became synonymous with Jerry Pate, a tangible representation of the flair and individuality he brought to the tour. The 1982 Tournament Players Championship marked a pivotal moment in golf history. It was the inaugural playing at the TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, a controversial creation by Commissioner Dean Beeman and architect Pete Dye. Players hated the course. Ben Crenshaw famously dubbed it Star Wars Golf, designed by Darth Vader. Jack Nicklaus quipped that hitting approach shots felt like landing them on the hood of a Volkswagen. Legends like Nicklaus, Palmer, Player, and Trevino all missed the cut. Amidst this controversy, Pate navigated the diabolical layout with his orange ball and remarkable skill. Entering the final round 3 strokes behind, he mounted a spectacular Sunday charge, firing a 5-under par 67. His finish was pure theater. Birdies at both the Island Green's 17th and demanding 18th secured a 2-stroke victory. "Somebody's going to win, and I said, hell, it's going to be me," Pate later stated, embracing the difficulty when others faltered. But the most memorable moment was yet to come. During the awards ceremony, inspired by Alice Dye's suggestion to throw Pete in the lake, because both Dye and Beeman were being crucified over the course's difficulty, Pate playfully pushed the architect and commissioner into the water hazard adjacent to the 18th green. He then took the plunge himself. CBS commentator Vin Scully described it as perhaps the wildest moment in the history of any professional sport. This act became legendary, perfectly encapsulating Pate's bold personality and providing an unforgettable christening for the TPC Sawgrass era. Tragically, this 8th PGA Tour victory would be his last. Shortly after his 1982 Players' Championship victory, Pate tore cartilage while practicing low-trajectory shots for the British Open. "That was basically the end of my golfing career in one swing," he reflected. He later tore the labrum in his left shoulder in 1985, followed by a torn rotator cuff in 1986. Multiple surgeries ensued, followed by grueling rehabilitation Pat described as murder, painful and slow, taking up to 6 months for recovery. The injuries effectively ended his run as a top PGA Tour player by age 28. He admitted the experience was humbling, feeling like he hit his chin on every rung of the ladder on the way down. Despite the physical toll, Pate's competitive fire never extinguished. "Even when my shoulder hurt the worst, I never felt like I wouldn't play again," he stated in 1983. "I never lost the drive to play and play well." While injuries ended Pate's dominance on the PGA Tour, his passion for golf found new outlets. He transitioned into golf course design, leveraging his relationship with mentor Pete Dye and collaborating with other design giants like Tom Fazio, Bob Cupp, and Jack Nicklaus. Jerry Pate Design was established around 1989. His design philosophy centers on creating harmony between the built environment and the natural world. "Create beauty on the outside for people to live better on the inside" became his stated goal. Over 3 decades, Jerry Pate Design has created or renovated numerous acclaimed courses. Notable designs include Kiva Dunes in Alabama, Old Waverly Golf Club in Mississippi, Dancing Rabbit Golf Club, a collaboration with Tom Fazio, and Dye's Valley Course at TPC Sawgrass. Pate also became a familiar voice in golf broadcasting, working for ABC, CBS, and the BBC, covering prestigious events with his unique player's perspective. Simultaneously, he founded Jerry Pate Turf and Irrigation, Inc. What began as a venture tied to his knowledge of golf course needs evolved into a premier provider of outdoor beautification products and services across 7 southeastern states. During his time away from consistent competition, Pate focused on his ventures and even returned to the University of Alabama to complete his bachelor's degree, graduating alongside his daughter Jenny in 2001. After a successful surgery in 2002 offered renewed hope, he joined the Champions Tour around 2003. The culmination of his perseverance arrived in February 2006 at the Outback Steakhouse Pro-Am in Florida. Nearly 24 years after his last PGA Tour win, Pate captured the title by a single stroke. He validated this success by winning again in 2008 at the Turtle Bay Championship in Hawaii. These Champions Tour victories represented a different kind of triumph, not about fulfilling youthful potential, but demonstrating extraordinary resilience after years of physical adversity. Pat reflected on this later stage, referencing Ben Hogan's belief that he truly learned his swing after 50, adding, "Well, now, after playing golf competitively for 50 years, I think Mr. Hogan was right." Jerry Pate's career is a vibrant tapestry of brilliance, charisma, adversity, and resilience. His initial splash onto the golf scene was spectacular. a dominant amateur career followed by a U.S. Open victory as a 22-year-old rookie, capped by Rookie and Co-Player of the Year honors. While shoulder injuries cut short a playing career destined for greater heights, Pate refused to be defined by what might have been. Instead, he channeled his passion into successful second acts as a respected course designer, broadcaster, and business leader. Recent inductions into the Alabama Sports Hall of Fame, 1994, the Florida State Golf Association Hall of Fame, 2023, and the Georgia Golf Hall of Fame, class of 2025, signal growing recognition of his multifaceted contributions. His legacy extends beyond his 8 PGA Tour wins. It encompasses the dramatic flair he brought to the game, the iconic moments he authored, and the resilience he displayed in overcoming significant adversity. Jerry Pate made a splash, both literally and figuratively, leaving a unique impression that merits remembrance not just as a player whose prime was shortened, but as a dynamic and influential figure, a genuine, if sometimes forgotten, legend of golf.